Today is September 11th. I'm sure that most American adults know where they were 19 years ago today. I certainly know I'll never forget. But in honor of September 11th, our local gun store was advertising the SIG 911 on sale. Well, I don't have one of those. I couldn't resist. So here it is. We'll see if we can beat the weather out there today and maybe get a few shots out of it. But here is the SIG 911 in 380. I didn't get the 9mm version, of course. Out of the box. And let's see, it comes with, looks like it's a Velcro removable holster that would be a nice pocket holster for this gun. A nice carrying case. Of course, the lock and a magazine there, plus a flush magazine here. This will be a nice comparison. Once we get done with the great affordable 1911 series, we're going to go into some 1911 wannabes or almosts, and this will be a good go-ahead against maybe the Colt Mustang, or maybe the Kimber Micro 380, or maybe even against the SIG 238. Do me a favor and in the comments section put down which gun you think we ought to compare the SIG 911 380 with. Should we compare it to the Colt Mustang, which is more or less the original of the 380s, or the Kimber Micro 380, or should we compare it with the SIG 238? Put your comments in, and we got a couple of months before we get to that comparison, so I'll tally up the comments and we'll see which one this is going to go head to head with. In the meantime, this is just like the others. Function wise, cosmetically it's a little bit different. These are all guns with, by the way, this we're just now taking it out of the box and safety inspecting it. I did look at it at the store to make sure the serial numbers and everything matched. I'm going to put a few drops of lube on it before I take it outside, but it is empty. So cosmetically it is very much similar. It is a little different slide profiles to some of the others, but it's still based on the same design with sort of a 1911 feel, but much smaller. Ambidextrous safety. This particular one has night sights on it. Cocking serrations are certainly different than the others. G10 grips. Not a whole lot to say about it. You're familiar with the little 380 package. Here it is. One thing about these though that's totally different from the 1911s is it has a pivoting trigger, and there's the pivot point right there. So it's not a sliding trigger. Even though it feels very much like the 1911s, it's still pivoting, not sliding. We're not going to measure the trigger now or anything. We'll do that when we do the comprehensive test. But hardly any take up, and very nice feel to it actually. As I said, it comes with 2 magazines, but let's also try and see how a Kimber magazine fits in here. And it does not lock into place. How about a SIG magazine? The SIG magazine, lo and behold, does lock into place in the Springfield 911. In fact, put these 2 magazines side by side, there really isn't any difference between the SIG and, well, there is a little bit. The SIG, you can see a welded seam on the back. You don't see that on the Springfield. Both 7-round extended magazines, a 6-round flush fit magazine. We're going to take it out to the range if we can get between storms. Just kind of a muggy day with pop-up storms out there, and we're going to see how this works. Now, we got some weather coming in, so we're going to try to beat these storms on the SIG 911 380 on Riders Range. We're going to put a few shots in at 12 yards here, and we may even see if it'll work over at 25 yards out of the box to the range. Alright, we haven't sighted this in, so we don't know exactly where it's hitting. Let's maybe try that right-hand plate that doesn't have a lot of paint on it, or a lot of marks on it. Let's see where that works. A little low right. Try it again. pretty consistent. A little low right. Try the silhouette. And again, it's not out of the box, so we're going to expect a few problems. And there is a fail to feed all the way. And it's not going to. Looks like it's not riding up under the extractor. Put it in and we'll continue to try it here. Okay, same round, same gun, same magazine. By the way, this is a Sig Sauer magazine here. And same problem, but it will push forward. And one more that didn't ride up under the extractor. This is PMC ammunition. And even with that, it won't quite go forward here. Still won't. Yeah, there. Finally went into battery. Alright, it does lock back on the last magazine. That's a good thing. Let's take this over to 25 and see how it works over there. Alright, 25 yards, still using the PMC ammunition, using a different Sig Sauer 238 magazine. See how this works. 12. Alright, that hit the 12. It was hitting to the right. Let's try it again. Okay, I've got to aim a lot to the left. I wonder if I could do an 8. I aim way to the left again, and there's again another fail to feed with the PMC ammunition. And again, it just looks like it's not going up under the extractor all the way. Same round, same issue. Well, we'll try a different round. Different round went in. It may be the case dimensions on this, although it shouldn't be. I've had good luck with PMC ammo. And that time on the Sig mag, it didn't lock back there. It finally did. Alright, got one magazine left on me. This is Hornady critical duty ammunition. Again, this is the original. Now if I get the right magazine here, this is the Springfield magazine that came with the gun. So with Springfield magazine, Hornady critical defense ammunition. And again, it didn't want to go in on the first shot. And let's still try it at 25 and see if I can hit anything. I had to aim high left on that 12-inch plate. Try a 10. And again, this is with a Hornady, and it's still not going into battery. But it did that time. Alright, again, it's out of the box, and can't guarantee that it's going to work perfectly out of the box, but on the other hand, it should have. So that's only with two different types of ammunition. Had some problems, and this is going to go head to head. Again, let me know in the comments what you want this to go head to head with the Kimber, the Sig, or with the original Colt Mustang. Sig 911 out of the box to Riders Range on 9/11. Thanks for visiting. Round to the chamber, safety off. Alright, why aren't we hitting that one? Let's see where that works. Little low right. Try it again. Pretty consistent. Little low right. Try the silhouette.